Yeah, champion, Brooklyn, spin the yard with me. I got bars too, you heard? I'm a mathematician with the bars, my intros is going hard, my interviews getting bigger, the guests know I'm a star. Always knew that I was realer, was held up by the frauds who didn't believe my vision, I had to prove them wrong. Then I rose up out the mud like concrete in the rose. The difference is I wasn't picked up and taken home. 4 walls in the cot, had to prove if you real or not. Gotta protect yourself with a lock in the sock, coming out the box, that shit apparent. The tarot card said I was destined for blessings in abundance, but my heart I had to protect it, didn't listen. And grandma in my ears steady bitching. I was falling blinded by the lights flashing in my vision. False presentation, money, cars, girls, pagan world. Sick of being broken, hungry nights made me wanna earl. Curled up in a pissy bed, stick up boys rain in the crib, looking for Calvin and Savior bread in the mattresses. Dead upon arrival, I swear with my left hand on the Bible. Mama grabbed that Mossberg and started clapping for our survival. This is the facts, I ain't even capping. Trapping got its course and I ain't paying for shit to happen. Niggas spin the yard, huh?
So, but overall, I feel like therapy is essential in learning how to navigate life, especially if you've been through a lot of trauma or if you experienced a lot of it.
Definitely. So 2013, you get out of that 6-year sentence after the almost 2 years in the shoe, in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said you caught another case in 2015.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Burglaries again. Yeah, burglary rings. This one, remember I said it was a car ring at one time. This was a burglary ring. We had a very sophisticated setup. Again, my Italian connect. This guy always stuck with me.
Even after all those years had passed?
He knew me since I was young.
Now, was this like a mob guy or? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, out of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Yeah. Took a liking to me early on. So I went to school with his son. And I used to go to his house and, we used to chill, eat, hang out, whatever the case may be. And I was like the only black kid that used to be in that part of Brooklyn like that. But everybody took a liking to me. And he knew what his son was doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he used to send his son on missions. So it came to a point where he was like, yo, you want a job? And I'm like, a job doing what? He was like, oh, it's something simple. It's nothing crazy. Just you're going to go over here and you're going to get that and you're going to bring it back over here. You want to do it? I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing other shit anyway. He said, yeah, you might as well. You're fucking stealing candy. You're stealing fucking 40 ounces. It's fucking stupid shit. You want to make some money? Well, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll do that. And I was doing that shit and I was very good at it for a time. And I would get locked up. He knows I'm not going to say anything. I never told. After that first time, in 96, when I first got locked up and went to Spofford, he was like, I could fuck with this dude. He's solid. Because I don't know what it is. I never had an expectation of him to hold me down. I didn't care. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go see such and such when I come home. I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's stressing about what they're going to do when they go home. Be like, man, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go see such and such. I'm going to be straight. And so every time I came home, yo, Mikey, this is what's going on over here. What do you think about it? And I was always smart. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I was never stupid. I was always really good in school, math, reading, everything. Always smart. So when it came to the street shit, he would like ask me about certain shit, like even like crazy shit. Like crazy shit. He would want my opinion. Be like, what do you think about this? Let me tell you something, right? This guy did this, and then I have this person over here with this and that, da-da-da. How you think I should play this? You said da-da-da, this and that. Why don't you just boom, 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 and then da-da-da, and then this guy will believe this, and then this person over here was like, because I used to play chess and shit, so I'm like, he's like, you're right. I didn't think about it that way. So we had a solid relationship, you know what I'm saying? I haven't talked to him in years, but every time I came home, he had something for me to do. So the burglary ring was like, there was spots all over the city, and he had plugs like with doormen and shit like that, like high-end luxury apartments and penthouses and shit. And basically, he knew like, you know, there were safes in there, you know, a lot of jewelry, money, stuff like that, and like, go get it. But the setup was crazy, bro. The setup was crazy. Like, we had dummies. Like, we had dummies in cars in different places, like, where there's cameras. So that way, our alibi's like, nah, I was over here. Wait, where's the receipt? The receipt? I got a receipt right here from this gas station. What are you talking about? I wasn't in Manhattan. I was in fucking Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very sophisticated, bro. It was a team of like 4 of us, and we would go out, and we did this like every couple months. It wasn't like every day, every week and shit like that. Every couple months, because we'd be coming off with a lot of money. Even splitting, we still left with a nice amount of money. So, there was this, and this was in the newspaper too. There was a string of burglaries that happened in Soho, Tribeca area. And they were basically calling me like the Spider-Man. Like, it's crazy, bro. They was calling me Spider-Man in the newspaper. It wasn't like the Soho News or something like that. It wasn't like the major newspapers. And my lawyer came and showed it to me when I was sitting in Manhattan House. And they was like, yo, they trying to put 22 burglaries on you. But what happened is, it wasn't just me, it was another person too. Some Spanish guy that was running around doing Spider-Man shit, because I'm like, yo, that's not even me. Like, jumping on balconies and all this other crazy shit. That's not my thing. But essentially, one of the guys, again, this is a narrative of my life, somebody told. One of the guys that used to come outside with me to do work, got knocked. Well, not knocked. He got arrested for beating up his girl in North Carolina, and he wanted to get out of that because they was gonna kill him in the jail. So he told on me. Yeah.
Wow. And how much time did you get for that?
7 years.
7 years. So that brings you to 2022. You got out.
21.
21. You got out a year early.
Yeah.
Was that because of COVID, or you just?
No, that was because of. Oh man, that's another crazy story. I got out in 2021 because Albany Central Office made a mistake. They made a mistake on my time computation. So what happened is, I was on parole when I caught the case, right? So they gave me 7 years, 7 flat. I was supposed to come home in 6 years. That was the mindset from the beginning. I go in, but when I go in, when I tell you I was a good dude, I got my education. Excuse me. I got my bachelor's degree in liberal arts from Bard College, Bard Prison Initiative while I was in there. I was in Fishkill the whole time. I didn't even bounce from jail to jail or nothing.
Oh, Fishkill's near here.
Yeah, it ain't too far, yep. Yeah. In Beacon, New York. I did get into little spats in the jail, but it wasn't nothing crazy, nothing serious. So the reason why when I went in on this one, I stayed on the straight and narrow for the most part was because of my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother passed away while I was in prison. And she was like my overseer. She was the big homie. Like, whatever she said was fucking gold. And when she died, I was in Manhattan House in MDC in Manhattan. And I couldn't go to the funeral. And that shit fucking killed me. And I made the decision that day, right after that, I said, I'm never, ever, ever coming back here again. It's fucking over. Whatever time they're going to give me, they're going to give me. They were offering me 15 to life at first. And I was like, I'm not taking that shit. I'm not doing 15 to life. Y'all out of your fucking mind. And once I made that, it's like a switch went off. Because even when I was in Manhattan House, I'm not going to lie, I was selling drugs. I was making moves. I was getting USB fucking shits with 2 terabytes on it with movies, videos, all kind of shit for us to watch. I was wilding. I had a phone in there, everything. And but when that happened and they fucking told me I wilded out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I made the whole house turn up. Like, we fucking shut the house down. The police and everything was scared to death. I was like, y'all not letting me go to my great-grandmother's funeral? All right, I'm gonna show you how powerful I am. Because everybody was getting high because of me. We fucking put the tables in front of the gate. We put shampoo all over the floor. So if the turtles came in, you know, we call them turtles because of the shields they wear when they come in. But they're regular cops. They just wear that shit. They come in, they can slip all over the fucking floor. If they try to throw tear gas in there, we had fucking wet towels and shit to wrap around our face. We had mattresses to battle them. Like, we was ready. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't want to take it there.
Spin the yard, huh?